This is Ellis, and this is my highlight and shadow look. I keep my foundations in these view set palettes. They are all Ben Nye foundations. I just happen to have 5 million different shades, and it's easier to store them this way. I pulled a shade that is closest to my actual complexion. Then I went one darker and one lighter, and I started mixing them and putting them on my face. I realized that I actually went a little too cool toned. There's more yellow than I actually have in my skin tone. I tend to be neutral to warm. But I did not correct it for this time just because I already had it on and it wasn't really necessary for this look. I've got my cream highlight and I'm starting to put it on. I naturally have a very round, full face, but it's more oval in shape. And so I went with the traditional highlighting and contouring areas. But I wanted key areas to be hidden and to stick out, such as the neck, chin, jawline. I wanted it to be a little bit more defined. I have pretty hooded eyes, and so I definitely did the highlighting under the brow bone and on top of the brow bone to help with just opening up those areas a little bit more. With the shadowing on the nose, I did go down the sides, and then I will do the little curves of the nostrils towards the end. I did not do any shadowing around the end of the nose. I hereditarily already have kind of a bulbous nose at the end, and so I did not want to accentuate that any further. So I went ahead and just did not do any type of shadowing on top of the nose. Okay, so now I start doing the beading. I really hate these small wedge sponges. I find that I pull more than I pat, and I end up blending too far with the makeup, more than I really needed to. So I do go back over it a little bit later with a Real Techniques more beauty blender type sponge, and then I do go back over the makeup again, defining the lines a little bit more because I over blended. This is me realizing, yep, over blended. So I changed my sponge, added some more makeup back on, and rebeat so that it didn't quite go for that realism look. It went more for the direct highlight and shadow that I'm supposed to be going for. I will admit, by this point, I'm wearing like 500 pounds of makeup. It was very thick on my skin. And this is my final look. Like I said, the skin tone does not match well just because the foundation is a little cooler, so I look a little white in these photos. Thank you.